Hello again, EDF friends. Welcome back to my challenge run. And do you see it? Do you see that smell in the air? It tastes like copper. Or no, wait, it tastes like iron. It tastes like Iron Rain. I'm so excited. Iron Rain's coming out in under a day now. Or no, under 2 days now. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing some Let's Plays of that, but and some content, of course, after that. But yeah, taking my challenge run here. Did you know I'm stupid? I think you knew that, but just in case you didn't, I forgot to record the audio of my videos. But I have the video, so that's unfortunate. But I will let you know what happened. I just actually got done recording it, but. This mission was tough. I was originally going to do Ranger, and I did try Ranger for a couple hours. I think it was a couple hours. I came pretty close, but it always came down to the end. What I was doing was I was using Emerald, and I was using Umaz grenade launcher, and I was using the missile item. And what I was doing was, if you didn't know this, these NPCs at the beginning, half of them cannot die. The other half can. So half of them cannot die, so what you can do is you can stay backwards the whole time and just let them take all the aggro of the wasp and then just kill them from far away. So that's what I was doing with Ranger. I was taking the missile item, pulling all the enemies to them, even the ones on the hive, to them, and then just kill them. Kill the wasps that are over the NPCs, and then follow the NPCs up the hill, of course. And then what I was doing was I was umazing the big cluster of wasps that would come out and attacking the NPCs, and I got to the third phase where the queen comes out, but it always was the same thing where even when I got to the point where they said let's retreat, it was just that last big wave. I couldn't quite finish it, at least with my ideas. So I decided to do it Wing Diver instead. For Wing Diver, I started out with Mirage. Trying to use Mirage and then the homing grenade in the background so they would attack enemies that are near me, so I don't have to worry about attacking them. And I got pretty far with that, and it's probably possible to do it that way, but then I remembered my challenge run of Mission 88 solo with Wing Diver and just how good taking the homing grenade with the Stardust Cannon, because the homing grenade, like I said, protects you from the stragglers, and then the Stardust Cannon is a lot better at killing the wasps faster, it seems like, than the Mirage. Even with the 200, because I do have the Big Bang core, but and I originally was taking the level 59 Stardust Cannon because I could shoot that thing very fast and I could never really not run out of energy too much. But the problem was I wasn't able to kill them fast enough. I mean, it's probably possible, but I decided to try the level 85, I think it is, Stardust Cannon instead, and it seemed to work out. So unfortunately I cannot fly, so at the end it's kind of a little bit dangerous, a little scary, but because I'm so high in the air, I can actually dash through the sky for a long time, which you'll see here at the end. But unfortunately I only have a 480 meter range, so I can't quite reach the hive to attack the hive to pull those enemies, but I am just staying behind the NPCs and making sure that I'm far enough away to where they won't attack me, and then I'm just going to throw my grenade and attack with the Stardust Cannon. So there's going to be a bunch of wasps coming up overhead now, a couple different phases. Now I'm trying to pull those, but I still can't do it. I think my Stardust Cannon's maxed out, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I have all the NPCs alive for now, which is nice. All 8 of them. I think there's 8 of them. But so now I'm gonna go forward and try and I want to attack those wasps that are on the hive so I can pull them and get them out of the way, because I don't want to deal with them later on top of the phase, because you can leave them there and actually have a bigger first phase if you leave them. So but I am able to get close enough and barely hit some enemies over there, and I do pull a few of them. But the Wing Divers don't come out until there's going to be another 2 sets of NPCs that come out once you I don't know if I think it's distance based, like I think because these guys are always walking forward, and once they get to certain distances, like things happen. So I think it's distance based when the Wing Divers spawn, but yeah, this isn't too bad because it's just a small clusters that go overhead. Actually, because I was trying to find different spots on this map to actually get a good view of the hive for the missile launcher, I never could really find a good spot. There's always like you know, mountains blocking the emerald from shooting the cluster of enemies from far away. So, but anyway, I was like in the corner of the map, and I noticed that those wasps that come overhead, it seemed like they were coming out of the hive, circling around the edge of the map, and then coming back around overhead. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I thought for certain that's what seemed like was happening. So now I'm going forward because I want to protect those wing divers. I'm not sure if they can die while they're outside of the map, but because they wait outside the map until everyone attacks the hive, and then they come inside the map. So what I was doing is I want to get up here so I can see and at least help them out so that they don't die. So yeah, here comes the wing divers now. As you see, they spawn over there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack the hive, and I'm going to attack that cluster of enemies that just came in. That way I can get all of them out of the way. And then, so I throw my grenade and then run a little bit further away. But that grenade is pretty good on the wasps. It's not too bad. But I'm always also trying to always keep an eye on my energy, because I don't want to... Well, for one, I don't want to overheat because your grenade doesn't recharge. But for two, I want to make sure I have enough for the big phases, enough energy for the big phases. And believe it or not, this took me quite a few tries too. I mean, the game is definitely getting harder solo here for sure. Like, I feel like I'm with the wasps. They seem like they can one-shot me if they get all their wasps, if they all their stings on me, or if not, it takes me down to below 1,000. So it's definitely getting pretty scary. And that's like just the yellow wasps, not even the red ones. So I'm trying to protect those wing divers. There's still 2 wasps over there. Like I said, I'm not sure if they can die or not. And now this grenade is taking care of these other wasps on the NPCs. And now they're gonna stop over the hill. And I don't think they can die actually when they come over this hill either. I think they only can die when they get down to there's like a trail they walk down, and it's like a rock they stop at. It seems like that's the only place they can die at, is down by that rock. So that's definitely helpful, because this is a very tough mission, I would say, considering, you know, it's pretty early level. Alright, so most of the enemies are off the hive, which is great, and now the NPCs are approaching, and once they say something, like, let's start attacking the hive or something like that, then I know that I need to get ready with my Stardust Cannon to attack the openings. So from this position, which I hate being this close to the hive, but it seems like it's the best position, because from this position I can see 3 openings. And what I do is, I'm throwing my grenade because they said they're going to attack the hive. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attack the top, and then the bottom, and then the top and the bottom, and just keep rotating. I could do top, bottom, left as well, and just kind of go in a circle, but I'm just attacking these 2 groups right now because that's the main majority problem. As you can see, I can kill most of them. And then, oh, I was gonna sneeze, sorry. and then I'll finish off that group that got out of the hive and that's attacking the NPC. So this wave is pretty easy, this first wave. But surprisingly, the Stardust Cannon, the best one, was killing these things a lot faster and efficiently compared to 59. So it seems like this is the better one, even though it's more energy cost, of course. Because later on you'll see when I need to like machine gun the trigger with this thing, it's definitely useful, even though I get low energy. Alright, so that phase is down. There's going to be another phase. And then after that phase, there'll be a third phase, which comes with Queen. So now I'm going to try and attack the 2 different ones. As you can see, you kind of stun them, which is nice. I like how you can stun them with the Stardust Cannon because it's explosive damage. So I killed the majority of them in the hive, and now I'm just going to start spamming this trigger and shooting fast to killing these. Because I keep the NPCs alive for the majority of the time with this strategy, so not too bad. I'm not sure if I could have got away with even lower health than this, but it would probably took more tries, of course. But yeah, so this phase pretty much just got destroyed. Now I need to get my energy back. That's very important for this last phase, because this is the worst phase. So now they get on the intercom. So you can kind of elongate this last phase, because that's what I'm trying to do, is get my energy back. I think a certain number of enemies have to be dead before the last phase comes in. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to just slowly shoot and let my grenade attack most of them while I get my energy back up for this last phase, because this is a terrible phase. But yeah, if you didn't know, you don't have to beat everything on this mission. It's just a time-based once the queens come in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and help out the NPCs as much as I can. So now I'm just going to try and circle around the hive and stun each set. And then now I'm just going to you have to be careful on the right side. There's a queen as well, so you don't want her to come up from behind you and kill you, because that happened on one of my runs. But now I'm just going to spam the trigger, kill a majority of these, and then throw out one more grenade, and then get ready to run, because I know that it's just a matter of time before they're going to kill me. So since like I said, since I'm high up in the air, this kind of works out because it allows me to just keep dashing through the air, and just in case they come after me. But actually, it turned out pretty well considering using that shotgun and grenade tactic. So I didn't really have to deal with any wasps attacking me till the very, very end. But unfortunately, they have to say something like, let's retreat, and then they have to say it like 3 times before they actually do retreat. So but once you hear that, then it's mission complete no matter what. So yeah, I don't know. I was wanting to do it with Ranger, but at the same time, I don't know if it's possible to do it with Ranger solo, because, I mean, Umaz does one-shot him, so that makes it more promising, but at the same time, I don't know. I was really trying a lot of different ways to do it, and I don't know if it's possible. I'd be interested, though, to see if it's possible by yourself, but anyway, I'm not too disappointed with that. So this mission, I am going to use a Ranger. So what I decided to do is I started to take Slaughter Shotgun, because I feel like I need that at this point on almost every mission with Ranger. It's just so good, so strong. And then what I wanted to do is I wanted to take something that was AoE for the ants and spiders, because there's a bunch of them that cluster up and chase you. And then for my vehicle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Brute, so that I can fight roly-poly peekaboo dude with. So because I'm hoping that'll be enough damage to actually, you know, at least do a big chunk of that, because he's very dangerous to me as a Ranger on the ground for sure. So I need a vehicle, and I figured that'd be the best amount of damage. So right at the beginning here, I'm going to take the Rangers and try and keep them alive, and then I'm just going to try and Umaz all these ants. And unfortunately, as you'll see here, you can't one-shot the ants with the Umaz, so I just don't understand this grenade launcher. This thing should be able to one-shot ants for sure, at least on this lower levels of the campaign. I'm kind of disappointed in that. But the NPCs actually wound up dying, even though I tried to protect them and take them with me. But it's too bad, because I was hoping to keep them alive to help me out on this run, but it didn't work out. So now I'm just gonna finish off these ants, and I wanted to show something here at the beginning that's kind of interesting that a friend showed me. So I wanted to thank a friend for showing me this thing, because I didn't know about this. But Archelaus is actually up here sleeping on the side, which I didn't know about this. But before we get to that, I must die first. I find out that it's better for me to, since the Umaz doesn't even one-shot the brown spiders, so I decide instead to just attack the spiders with or change my weapon to a stampede. So this is where I attempt to fight the spiders. I'm trying to get up top here so that I can kill them as they spawn, but I didn't realize that until too late. So unfortunately, I do wind up missing the chance to shoot him, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because like I said, the Umaz doesn't even one-shot him, which is pretty pathetic. So pretty disappointed about that. Plus I pulled some wasps, which, my goodness, they hurt. So I think I'd die here, and then yeah, I just decided to actually retreat and change to a stampede, and then keep the same with the thing, keep the same thing, Slaughter Shotgun and stampede here. And instead of taking the NPCs this time, what I do is I decide to leave them, because I'm still not 100% sure if it's true or not, because I haven't really tested it. But supposedly the NPCs have more health if you don't take them, which it does feel like that a lot for the most part. But anyway, as you can see, I'm going ahead of them, and it just works a lot better with the stampede. I killed the majority of them, and then just have a few left over, and I'm able to save the NPCs. Plus, actually, I don't think they die, honestly, because they do actually get downed a couple times throughout the mission, but they get back up once there's no more enemies. So, but anyway, so now I'm going to take them and fight the spiders first, and then I'll show you the Arculus sleeping on the side there. Okay, so here's where the spiders come in now. I wasn't sure if I should keep them there or take them, but I figured, you know what, with spiders, they have no chance, so I'm just gonna take them. Actually, no, I don't take them on this one. That's right. But still worked out with the spiders pretty good. All right, I'm gonna go 2x speed, I think, on this. Might as well for this mission. But so now, yeah, I'm gonna fight this. Actually, yeah, this bush right here. This bush, I think, is a tree that they put into the ground, sticking out, so it looks like a bush, but it's actually a tree. But I don't know. Anyway, it's just something I just thought of or noticed at the time there. But yeah, this stampede actually does absolutely work on these spiders, so I'm pretty happy with this. Feeling a little bit better, but it's still difficult because the wasps. Like I said in the other mission, the wasps with 5,000 health can almost one-shot me up close. So, which you'll see here in a moment. I definitely have some problems with this mission, even though I was thinking this mission would be very simple. It's even so, because I'm a ranger, it's very tough. I'm still struggling with these missions. They're a little bit surprising sometimes how difficult they are. But anyway, let me show you up here where you can see Arculus sleeping. I was hoping that you could actually attack him and wake him up early, so you wouldn't have to pull anything else. But unfortunately, that doesn't work. But I'll show you. There's a way around it though, which I do later. But yeah, he's just over here sleeping. It reminds me of Urginus when on that one mission with all those EMC tanks where he's sleeping. Because you actually can hear him snoring a little bit, and you can see him breathing too, which is cool. But yeah, pretty nice. And if you could always actually go up into his hand too, and you can like snuggle with him, and you can be like a little ranger plush doll that he'd be sleeping with, just in case, you know, you want to roleplay that. Just some ideas for you. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna move on. We're gonna try and kill this wasp ship, and this is probably one of the scarier parts because the wasps are so fast and vicious, and these aren't even reds, but even so, the yellow ones. So I just, you know, of course I need to kill the ship, so. Because you need to kill one ship to press the phase on, otherwise you can't continue. You can't get Arculus to see you. So what I decided to do is I tried to shoot the Stampede once and then finish him off and fight, but it doesn't go well because I just get absolutely destroyed by these wasps, and I can't. So I couldn't do that. So what I do is this time instead, what I do is I grab the NPCs and take them with me and keep them alive, and then use them for a little bit of distraction for that ship, which I didn't think I would need to do that, quite honestly, on this mission, just because, you know, it's just a wasp ship with like 10 wasps, you know, what's the big deal? But yeah, it's a big deal now, so yeah, so this goes really well, once again, and I take the NPCs with me this time. There's the leader, he fell down, but once the enemies were dead, he got back up, and I was able to take him with me. So now, once again, kill the spiders, not too bad. And I'm going to take them with me to the wasp ship and to help me out. And it looks like we're going to get the brood up in time for Arculus, which is important too, so I'm pretty happy about that. But sometimes he still like will roll over you and just one-shot you or your vehicle sometimes. Not not entirely, but he'll do more damage than usual. Usually it's when it's a rolling attack, but it's kind of weird with the physics. Yeah, I'm able to get quite a few shots off before they even get to me, which is very nice. And so I kill the majority of them. And I think the NPCs have a decent amount of health here at the end too, which is nice. So I'm able to take them to the ship with me. Alright, so now let's heal him up a little bit and take him to the ship. Alright, so I could farm these wasps if I had to, but looks like I'm going to get the brute up in time, so I won't need to farm the wasps, but even so, with the NPCs, these things are still so bad. Look at this. I'm jumping. Like, if I wasn't jumping, I'd be dead already. Like I said, jumping is so amazing. And once again, I get down to 916 health, but I'm able to pull through here in the end. So and I'm hoping I'll be reloaded in time before they land again. But yeah, so I do make it to the ship. I try and use the Stampede to hit the ship, because it has a decent range if you have it upgraded. But yeah, I get the vehicle out of range, perfect timing. And it actually works out because I'm not fast, so what I can do is I can fly over to the spot to pull Arculus, which I'll show you where to fly. But these ships don't have too much health, which isn't bad. So I'm able to kill this ship with one magazine and a Stampede shot. Alright, so now you're gonna hear him kill that red ant ship with the hooligan cannon, which is an amazing name, by the way. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go heal up with my helicopter, a couple healing items for myself, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull Arculus. So what you do is you want to fly straight ahead past the ships to this mountain up here, and it'll pull Arculus out. You can look at what you can do is you can look at the mini map, and you can see when he spawns, and you can just turn around. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cheer to keep those guys in place so they won't follow me, so that they'll stand still and keep cheering. So now I fly this far, and I see on the mini map that he came out, so now I can turn around. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep cheering to keep him there. Now what Arculus is gonna do is he's gonna come by the ships and start roaring and stop there. And what he wants you to do is he wants you to attack him there, so that he can pull all the enemies with him. But if you do is you wait and don't attack him until he gets back here at spawn. So what I'm doing is those NPCs are going to distract while I land on this mountain over here, and hopefully shoot Arculus here with the cannon. So what I'm doing is I'm actually super surprised. If you look at this, like, I was super surprised. You can actually stun him with this brute. Like, it's not even that much damage. I think it's 6,000 a second, which isn't that much. But I'm surprised I'm able to keep him in place and keep my NPCs alive, which is perfect. So I use one side of the cannon, and now I'm figuring, you know what, maybe I should turn my helicopter around because it would make it a lot easier. But meanwhile, I'm like nervous and I'm like freaking out here, so I forget how to drive a helicopter. So I forget how to turn this thing, and I'm trying to remember how to do this, and I get back on place, and then get out, and get on the other gun, and I'm hoping to just stun him in place, and use the NPCs as distractions still. So they're still alive, and of course, you know, they love the brute gun. I don't know if you knew this, but they love the brute, and they want to get right up next to it and just want to look inside the barrel just to see how it works. And you don't want them to do this. Look at this. He's smart. He jumps over, but the other guy just walks right in front of it. So now I'm like a little concerned because he's not dead, and he just took off half of my health in one roll. So I'm just going to use this vehicle as distraction while I get back in and shoot a Stampede. And now he takes off the other half with the other thing. So now I shoot him twice with the shotgun, and then he leaves. So that was like perfect timing. Perfect damage. I think I may have missed a few shots with my brute. So if I would have actually landed them all, I may have actually finished him off. But yeah, now he runs back to the enemies for some odd reason. And then he runs back home. So I'm not sure why he does that. The first time I played this, he ran back to the enemies and then pulled the enemies with him and came back to me, and we were thinking that he was, you know, actually going back to grab those enemies on purpose, but no, it was just a coincidence. We must have attacked him while he was running over there, because if you don't attack him, he won't pull the enemies with him. So alright, so now we have a group of reds on the ground, and we have a group of wash ship and a gray ant ship. So what I'm going to do is I want to kill the wash ship first, because I figured if I'm going to die, I want to know early, so I decided to do that first. However, I do want to pull these reds if possible by themselves, so I'm going to take a look over here, see if I can pull them. So they're really close, but there's that one ant on the far left that if I pull him, I'm able to pull the group without pulling the wasp, so it kind of worked out. I may have had to wait if it was a different play session, but yeah, I need to protect these guys though, because like I said, if they get grabbed by the red, they don't get freed, so, or they don't free themselves. So I need to protect them, because I want to take them to the wash ship. But the benefit of this wasp ship is I can actually get into the high ground, and I can get to the high ground, and I can maybe shoot and kill some of those wasps before I attack the ship. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So I'm gonna go up to the top of this hill, and then hopefully they'll come up here with me and get like a nice view down here of these wasps. Alright, so I'm just gonna shoot a couple stampedes and hopefully kill a majority of them. Alright, they're in front of me now, so that's perfect. And yeah, I killed quite a few with that stampede shot, so I'm pretty happy. I'm feeling good now. And I want to go in close so that I can kill when they spawn again. So, just in time, I was able to reload just in time to get these. But yeah, now I'm feeling really good. I got this ship down, and now I just have to deal with the gray ant ship. I mean, there's quite a few gray ants. There's like 20 of them, I think. But, I mean, come on, what's the worst that could happen? I should be able to handle 20 gray ants. That should be nothing. So heal up my guys some more. I do have guys to help me though too, so that's fine. I decided to wait one more spawn just to be safe, you know, just to be safe. But now I'm able to finish off this ship, and then now I'm going to heal these guys up a little bit more, and then head over to the gray ship. And this is it. If I can do this, it's over. I got it. And plus, I'm kind of happy to get 2 out of the way again. I want to do more than one mission, of course, but can't always do that. But I am disappointed though, because I actually commentated this entire mission, and I didn't have the mic on. I hate that because you have to go into settings, and you have to turn on sharing and broadcasting, include mic with your recording video. And the reason I turn it off is because most of the time I want to commentate. Well, it depends on the video. If I'm commentating a strategy, I'm commentating later. If I'm commentating a challenge run, I'm commentating during it. So I have to always remember to do it at the right time, and this particular time I forgot, so a little disappointed. I was a little scared there for a second because they were below the hill and I couldn't see them, and sometimes they'll just come up the side of you and shoot you, and you can't really see the depth. So, but it worked out. So I decided to wait another phase just to be safe, because, you know, I mean, it's smoking. I want to make sure I get this, but yeah, I do wind up getting it, do beat it, so I'm pretty happy. Got 2 missions down. But yeah, I'll be doing some Iron Rain soon, so I'm looking forward to that. Hope you'll follow me on that one. And thanks a lot for watching. And remember, EDF is leave a man behind. Ever. And if you're interested in supporting my channel, please consider hitting the join button, or joining through the link in the description, or sharing the channel with someone, or watching a few ads. This does help financially. It's very much appreciated. Once again, thanks a lot for watching. Hope to see you on the next one. Thanks.